Hey, this is Diane Hisick. I will be demonstrating the case study on page 120, summarizing next year's forecast. It's a picture of a hibiscus that I grew last summer. To create this, I'm going to have to use the case study data provided by the textbook. The pivot table I need to create needs to show the three following things: total revenue forecast by market, total percent growth over last year, and total contribution by margin by market. So get started, click inside my data, select Insert, Pivot Table, click OK, and I need to add three fields. I need to add Market, Revenue last year, and Forecast next year. By adding Forecast next year, that takes care of the first requirement, which is Total Revenue Forecast by Market. I'm going to go ahead and format my columns that I have going on at the moment. I'm just changing the header in the first one. And this one I'm going to change the header and also format the number so it's in currency. Get rid of those decimals. Okay, and I'm going to do the same for this next one. Just change the heading. It's a little bit clearer, and change the formats to currency since we're dealing with dollars here. Okay and okay. Now I need to those have been formatted. Now I'm going to go ahead and insert my calculated field. So I select inside the pivot table, go to Fields, Items, and Sets, and then Calculated Field. This first calculated field is going to be percent growth. And the formula that I'm going to be using is forecast next year. Which is right down here. Just want to double click on that. Divided by revenue last year. Double click on it again. Clear parentheses. And it's going to be -1. Okay, I'll click OK. It inserts that field in there for me. I'm going to go ahead and format this one also. So I'm going to get rid of the first part of the header, and I'm going to change the number format to a % since that's what it's supposed to be displaying. I'm going to give it another decimal place. Okay, okay, and now it's showing correctly. And that takes care of the second requirement of this pivot table, which is total percent growth over last year. So you can now see that there are three markets that are showing negative growth. Okay, so then I now need to create one more calculated field. This one's going to be the contribution margin. So I clicked inside the pivot table, go to Fields, Items, and Sets, Calculated Field. So this name of this field is going to be once again contribution margins. And the formula for this is going to use a field that's not even on my pivot table. I'm going to use forecast next year plus variable cost next year. Okay, click OK. Now inserted that. I'll go ahead and format this one also. So I'll get rid of my header, and I'm going to add the number format as currency. I'm going to use the parentheses there. Click OK, OK. And you can now see the contribution margins for each market. That concludes the demonstration of the case study. And over here I've got my references that I used for to do this with my textbook and the source for my files. Thank you.